Just a brief introduction about ourselves. So we started off recently, and our objective is to actually get people job ready in the field of analytics. Now, in any of the job, like in the analytics sector, require broadly three to four things. First is a problem solving skill, then some technical skills, and then yeah, definitely apart from that, you need to have right like mind frame, right side of mind frame, and some good reasoning and solutioning power. So these are the like most essential things. Now the last two parts are something which you need to hone in your like soft skills and so on. But the first two, the problem solving skills and the tech skills, is something which we are going to like help you with. Just give me a second, more people are joining. And so for the first two things, which is the problem solving and the tech skills, like we'll be helping you out with like honing all these skills all together. So apart from Python, we are also offering SQL and business statistics course, which I'll show you at the end of the class in our website. Okay. Coming to the next part, since all of you guys are here for Python, so a very simple question to all of you, why Python? Because I mean, I'm sure you guys have joined this class, so you'll be having uh, like fundamentally a very good idea about which all industries Python used, or what are the and give you all the different areas in which it is used. So first, why Python? Answer is very easy. It makes your life easy. Now it offers a varied kind of solutions, right from automation to this image here. This is about development. It could be a web development on the front end or the back end. Then we have web scraping, and hacking is something, yeah, that is definitely there, but I am not a good hacker or any kind of hacker here. Then we have artificial intelligence or machine learning solutions, and then test automation. Let me brief you about all these different areas. So, what is automation? Now, in any company, you might be like, there's a buzzword right now in the industry that automation is coming in. But what is actually automation? So, anything that we do, uh, like usually browsing or even testing things out, or let's say you have a job where you need to pull data from some CRM or some software and then get it into your Excel sheet or Google sheet, and that is something which takes a lot of your time, and it's a very tedious job. So can we write a code or something in Python and automate that task? Yeah, we can do that. Mostly most of the things on the internet today can be automated. So that is where Python comes in very handy, because the language is easy, and not just the language, but your understanding. It's like a plain English. Even I'll get to that part, but that touch that when you interact with Python, you'll feel that it's very easy once you start understanding it. Then, for sure, development is always going on, and in the era of digitized world, front end, back end, even like since COVID-19 pandemic has hit us, every company is moving into digitalization. So web development is going on a roller coaster ride right now. And then we have web scraping. What is web scraping is something I'll be demonstrating in this class. It's nothing but you can crawl your web, or you can just search through your web or internet, and you can fetch information from the internet. And uh, the applications of web scraping are huge. So in the because we are into the analytics field here, so most of the times we need abundance of data. Where do we get the data from? Some data comes like, let's say if you are working for any client, most of the data will come from the client. But then there are some external sources of data which are readily available online. Those data we can fetch from like internet using scraping. Yeah. And then hacking is there, which I am not going to talk a lot about, because I'm not any kind of a hacker. so not my expertise here. And then we'll be moving on to artificial intelligence, which is the prime objective of this course, that will be moving into an area where you start understanding how do you apply Python and move in, like apply different algorithms and test out different problems. Test automation is, let's say, a company has built a website and then it wants to test all the features of a website. Then it can use automation in that case. There's a lot to it. I mean, I'm just giving you an overview about that, but it's like a lot going in there. Now, let's come on to the next slide where we'll be talking more about why Python. So there are some more reasons why Python can be very handy. The first reason being, it's a very easy language to learn. This easy language to learn is something I really want to highlight upon, because if you take any other the code in the first time and then learn fundamental things can be done simply 2 or 3 lines of code, and that is when it becomes very easy and handy. And second point is community support. So if you are doing anything and if you face any problem, you can simply Google your problem and you'll definitely find a solution to it. Because most of the people would have done or faced similar kind of problems in their company or in their personal project and so on. So you'll definitely get a lot of help. And then I think if you have worked or coded a little in Python, you will definitely know that it's an abundance of libraries and frameworks that helps us do for, let's say, if you're working on Excel, you have huge number of rows and like rows data in your rows and columns. Now, if you want to do any processing, if you want to do any kind of cleaning on the data or anything also, you can do it on Excel, or you can bring your data in Python environment and then you can manipulate all those data in Python. Now, Python in itself, if you use all the fundamentals of Python, it will be very difficult to handle those cleaning part and everything. But then, like there is something called as Pandas, which is a library provided by Python. If you are using Pandas, then your work becomes very easy in that case. In any kind of data handling which are in the form of tables can be done easily using Pandas. Now there are like tons and tons of libraries in Python which can help you make your task at ease. And frameworks, again, these are very similar to libraries, but this is more for people who are in the front end development, like creating websites and all. So there is something called as Flask and Django, where which you can actually use to create your own website. I will be talking more about all these things further in the class. Then flexibility. So I mean, you can right away go from doing scraping to front end development or the back end development. So you can do a lot of different things in Python. So it's a very flexible language. It's not that if you headed away with just front end development, you cannot go into artificial intelligence part or the data science part. You can definitely switch from one area to other. In fact, in most of the cases, if you're, let's say, if you're working for any analytics company or firm, then in that case, you need to know a little about here and there from different areas of Python, because even analytics sometimes require knowing the backend system, how it works. If you understand how the backend system works, then you can pull the data using different APIs which are available. Now, APIs are something I'm not going to like talk about in this session. It might be a little complicated for you. So we'll keep it very easy in this session. Then applications. So this is more about the different applications that are built on Python. So one, I'm sure like we all are using one application which is built on Python, that is Instagram. So again, similar to that, we have a lot of different applications. Even NASA uses most of the computational into their code and all. So there are different companies